amount of years of a qualifying life event?
60 days. If you've had a qualifying life event and want to make changes to your life insurance, you must apply within 60 days. You can decrease or cancel your life insurance at any time, but in order to increase let's say you've got your basic and you've got 5 times option B, and you don't want to do that anymore, but you want to get option A. Well, even though you're getting rid of one, adding another is considered an increase. So you can't do the increase, you can't add the option A unless you've had a qualifying life event. You can cancel the option B, but you can't add any new coverages unless you've had a qualifying life event. So option A is just a flat extra $10,000. Option B would be up to multiples of your salary up to 5 times, and it's just your salary rounded up. It's not the extra $2,000. You only get the extra $2,000 on the basic. Option C is family coverage. This is coverage you would have on your family members. Multiples of 5. A multiple under the family coverage is $5,000 for your spouse and $2,500 for a child. And it's a set amount per multiple, but not per multiple per person. So you could have 5 multiples and you would only pay one rate whether you had a spouse and 5 children or just a spouse. And that's how it pays too. If you had a spouse and 5 children and something happened to all of them and you had the 5 multiples, you would get $25,000 for your spouse and $12,500 for each child. It's term. There's no cash value. The government pays 1/3 of the basic premium. You pay all the premium for all the options. And it's the basic cost is determined by the amount of insurance. The options are based on your age. Okay. There is an extra benefit for employees under age 45. As I'm sure you've seen on CBP Net, we've had several employees, Border Patrol agents, pass away lately that have been young. So for those that will have the life insurance, there's extra benefit depending on the age when they expired. Up until 36, and then it starts decreasing, pretty much doubles under 36. If they pass away under 36, the amount doubles, and then that doubled part decreases by 10%. There's accidental death and dismemberment, which is not for retirees. And like I talked about before with your beneficiary forms, if you don't have any beneficiary forms on file and something happens to you, there is a legal order of precedence that is followed. And the first person they're going to come look for is a spouse. And in the event there is no spouse, current spouse. Current spouse. If there is no current spouse, then they'll look to see if you had any children. No children, then parents, or parents, I believe siblings, or next of kin, and after that, then it'll just go to your estate. We covered all that. Okay, so taking it into retirement. You have to be covered for at least the 5 years prior to your retirement, and that applies to your basic and any options. And if you've reduced the options